This laptop sits in a very specific category that keeps getting more important every year. People don't always want the most powerful machine. A lot of users just want something light, fast enough for daily work, and reliable enough that it doesn't get in the way. That is exactly the space this device is aiming for. At its core, it is built around efficiency and portability. The design philosophy is simple. Make it as light as possible without completely sacrificing performance. And the result is a machine that feels easy to carry, easy to use, and easy to forget about in the best way possible. Under the hood, it comes with an Intel Core i5-1334U processor. This is a 10-core chip designed for balanced performance and power efficiency. It can boost up to 4.6 GHz when needed, which gives it enough headroom for multitasking and heavier productivity tasks. It is paired with 16 GB of RAM and a 512 GB SSD. That combination is important because it defines the overall experience more than raw CPU power alone. With this setup, everyday tasks feel smooth. Opening applications, switching between browser tabs, working on documents, video calls, and general multitasking all feel responsive and stable. The SSD makes a noticeable difference in real-world usage. Boot times are fast, applications load quickly, and file transfers feel immediate. There is no long waiting or laggy behavior that you sometimes see in lower-end machines. The display is a 15-inch Full HD IPS panel. It is not trying to compete with high-end creator displays or ultra-high refresh gaming screens. Instead, it focuses on clarity, usability, and consistency. Text looks sharp enough for long reading sessions, colors are natural, and viewing angles are wide enough for shared use or flexible positioning. Where this laptop really leans into modern computing is software integration. Running Windows 11 Pro, it includes built-in AI assistance through Copilot. This adds a layer of productivity enhancement that can help with writing, summarizing content, organizing tasks, and speeding up basic workflows. It does not replace user input, but it definitely reduces friction in day-to-day work. One of the strongest aspects of this device is how quiet and controlled it feels. Because it is designed around efficiency, thermal output stays relatively low during normal use. That means less fan noise, less heat, and a more comfortable experience when working in quiet environments like libraries, offices, or classrooms. Battery performance is also a key part of the experience. Since the processor is optimized for power efficiency, it is capable of lasting through a full day of typical productivity tasks depending on usage. Light workloads like browsing, writing, and video calls extend battery life significantly, while heavier multitasking will naturally reduce it. Now it is important to understand the limitations as well. This is not a machine built for high-end gaming. It is not designed for heavy video editing timelines, 3D rendering, or demanding creative production work. Those tasks require a different class of hardware entirely. Instead, this laptop is focused on a very specific user type. Students, office workers, remote professionals, frequent travelers, and anyone who prioritizes portability over raw performance. For those users, the trade-off makes a lot of sense. The lightweight build is one of its biggest advantages. Carrying it around daily feels effortless compared to traditional laptops. That difference becomes very noticeable over time, especially if you move between locations frequently. There is also an included accessory kit in some configurations, which adds extra practical value out of the box. It helps reduce the need for immediate additional purchases and makes the setup more complete from the start. Overall, the experience is centered around simplicity and efficiency. It does not try to be flashy or overpowered. Instead, it focuses on doing everyday tasks smoothly, quietly, and without unnecessary complexity.